Asians known for being pretty, smart, all around good, or apparently, let's just say not so bright. And that's what we're going to be reacting to in this video. Anyways, let's get into it.
All right, so for those of you who are new here and for those of you who don't really know me, I am Asian, okay? I think
Really?
we can all agree
He looks kind of Brazilian to me. I ain't gonna lie. A bit Latino. If you mix those two.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
on that. But what a lot of you guys don't know is that I grew up in a very white area, okay? A very small white town in Boston, Massachusetts. And like I said before, I am not white. I am Asian as fuck. So I went through a very universal experience of being one of the only Asian people in a very white area. Now, for those of you who don't know what that's like, racism. That is
Yeah. No, I feel that too, man. I feel that too, man. They call you all sorts of things, man. Monkey, Nick. Anyways, let's keep going.
About it. If you are Asian and you grow up in a white area, you will never forget the fact that you are Asian. Not because everyone else is white, but because you are the one minority that white people are not afraid to make fun of, okay? No spoiled white kid has the balls to be racist to a black kid's face. But
Whoa. I don't know what type of life you're living in, but I would like to be in that life. Nah. I mean, it's more hidden, kind of, but
for
you
some
still
reason, I guess
notice it.
Asian people, fuck them, right? Like, just what? As a matter of fact, I have heard so many different names and slurs.
Oh, also Indians. People hate on them too.
That I made a
A lot.
fucking video ranking them. Just talking about the best slurs you can call an Asian person. I also shared in that video my experience of being
Shit, I might need to watch that. I might need to up my game.
Asian guy in a white town. But either way, it's not like I was bullied. You know, I had friends. I wasn't like just made fun of for being Asian all the time, but I still didn't like it. Okay, I really didn't. Now listen, I'm not proud to say this, but I low-key believe the stereotype. I always thought I was different. I thought I was a whitewashed Asian because most of the Asians for where I'm from kind of do fit the stereotype. They're very nerdy, very quiet, don't really do too much. I was one of maybe like 5 kids in my grade who were Asian, and I was the only one who played sports and got along with kids who weren't fucking weird, I guess you could say. And because of that, I thought I was different. I thought I was a whitewashed Asian who was just different from normal fucking Asians. That was until I moved to—
Nah, dude. There's 3 types of Asians, and they can interchange with one another a lot of times. But that's like a devious kind. There's one that's extremely classy, like fitted, you know what I'm saying? Extremely smart, and just apparently a dumb Asian.
Southern California, because Southern California Asians live in their own little fucking bubble. Like, as someone who lived in the whitest area of the East Coast for 18
Of course, for people that don't understand, this is generalization.
fucking years.
Not
you have any idea
racist
the culture shock I got when
Okay.
I started seeing people who looked like me, who actually like fucking acted like me? Because Southern California Asians and the type of Asians you think of when you live in a white area are drastically different. First things first, remember the stereotype that Asian people are smart? Throw that shit out the fucking window. You know, back in high school, I was kind of self-conscious because I was never the smartest kid despite being Asian. But holy fuck, I feel so much better about myself now. And don't get me wrong, okay? SoCal definitely still has the stereotypical nerdy, quiet Asians you think of, but for every one of those, you have the loud, obnoxious, fucking skater kid frat Asian that like no one likes.
Self-reflection? Damn. That shit's crazy. Damn.
Oh, fuck. Now, the reason I'm talking about this whole SoCal Asian culture is because recently it's been blowing up all over social media. Now, here's the thing, okay? Usually this would be a good thing, you know? Asians have never really had much representation on social media. We had fucking Niga Higa and Rice Gum. But either way,
Yeah,
ever since
rice gum was definitely a thing. Also, I swear I'm not gay, but this guy is hot as hell.
some
So,
guy
I'm
ate a
gonna keep
bat in
going.
China and COVID happened, that has all changed. There is now a site on TikTok called Asian TikTok, focusing mainly on Asians from Southern California. And as an Asian person who grew up in the East and moved to Southern California, I fucking hate it. It's terrible. Before Asian TikTok, most Asian content creators were just content creators who happened to be Asian. But now
Yeah.
most of them are just copy and paste TikTok.
Yep, copy and paste TikTokers that literally make the whole content around being Asian. Yes, sir.
TikTokers who glorify the stereotype of being an Asian from Southern California. And let me tell you, as someone who grew up in the East Coast and moved to SoCal, it is like the corniest shit I have ever seen.
Hey, so what are your hobbies?
Making your whole content around your ethnicity? No. Corny? Nah, it can't be. Nah, he's lying, dude. He has to be lying.
So what do you like to do? So what kind of music do you like to listen to?
So who do you listen to?
You know the stereotype that all Asian people look and act the same?
Kashi. I listen to Kashi. You know.
It's almost as if these motherfuckers want that to be true, as if they want to feed into it. But instead of all Asians being smart and studying and disciplined, the stereotype is that they all go to raves, drink boba, and only hang out with other Asians. Before I moved to California, I did not know what an ABG
Yeah, we're the superior kind. I don't want to hang out with any of you other plebeians.
was, okay? I knew what it was, but I maybe heard the term like once. For those of you who don't know, ABG stands for Asian Baby Girl, which is like a fucking archetype that these chicks choose like it's 2K. Now you're probably wondering, why is there a term for this? Well, that's because all ABGs, I'm literally cringing as I'm making this video, all do the same shit, okay? They collect Sony Angels, plushies, go to raves, and drink boba. And then you got the guy version, okay? ABBs, or Kevin Wins. I don't know why they call him Kevin Wins, but they tend to do that a lot. But pretty much it's the exact same thing, okay? He goes to raves, drinks boba, fucking loves ABGs. Oh, and they all listen to this one guy named Keshi. And this guy,
and Blue Kai.
He's like the final boss of ABBs. I'm not gonna lie, I did listen to some of his songs and they are pretty good, but he's also Asian. And there's no way that isn't the main reason as to why so many fucking ABBs and ABGs listen to him. Like, I did actually like some of his songs, but it's like, dude, if this guy was white, come on, bro. There's
they wouldn't care. Of course not. Of course not.
No way he would be the face of fucking Asians in Southern California. Like, he's literally from Texas.
You gotta stick to our ethnicity, dude. What are we talking about? Why would we listen to anyone that's not Asian? Come on now.
He's not even from California. Like, most people, like Mike Sherm, dude, only people in California listen to him because he's from California. Keshi is just some random Asian guy from Texas. Okay, like, why the fuck is he the face of Asian people in Southern California? I also forgot to mention, they'll both cheat on you, ABBs and ABGs, because that's another negative stereotype that Asians have gotten, that we fucking cheat on our partners. Now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering, where did these stereotypes come from? Okay, how the fuck did this even become a thing? And that's because of the copy and paste Asian TikTokers I was talking about earlier. They all make the same shit in different fonts, okay? It's copy and paste stereotype TikToks about Asian people. POV, you're talking to an ABG. POV, you're talking to a Kevin Win.
He's also fine. Again, I am not gay. I'm just pointing out. I'm just pointing out.
You're doing remotely anything, but you're fucking Asian. That is what they do. There is no originality or substance in this content, and all it does is just stereotype Asians in a fucking negative light. It's cold.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. No fucking way.
The only creator I can think of who follows this sort of trend who isn't just dog shit is Jason the Ween, and that's because he actually does original shit. For those of you who don't know, Jason the Ween is an Asian, and he likes ABGs, but he doesn't make it his entire personality. He does other shit. But
because he's smart. He's actually a streamer that's not gonna die. All these people copy and paste, like, they just fade away in obscurity eventually.
Content creators and TikTokers, their niche on TikTok is literally Asian. It's just being Asian.
That is if they don't branch out.
Now listen, if making POV Asian videos makes you happy, by all means go for it. It doesn't affect me, but I feel like they're just doing it to get views, and it's like, there's nothing good coming out of it, you know? Why don't you make, like, valid content instead of this shit, you know?
They don't know how to. What are we talking? Creativity? Don't you know creativity is dead? Yo, hello. You must be living under a rock, bro. I'm sorry. I apologize to upset you like this. I apologize.
Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is Seaside Bakery, okay? Because Asian TikTok is nothing without Seaside.
Dude, places like this are so nice to visit, okay? The place might be sketchy a bit, like some of them, but the food, oh my gosh, the food's amazing. Yeah.
Bakery. For those of you who don't know, Seaside Bakery is a 24-hour donut pastry shop in fucking Orange County, I think, Southern California.
Is that? Wait, that's not Florida. He's about to say Southern California.
Pretty much the.
But there was palm trees. I thought there was only palm trees in Florida. What? If anyone's watching, if anyone's watching this video in California, can you like affirm
this?
Joke
is that whenever you go on a date with an Asian guy from Southern California, he takes you to Seaside Bakery. That's where everyone fucking takes each other. If you haven't noticed, a lot of the examples I used for TikTok were taken at Seaside Bakery. Now listen, I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely guilty of this, okay? I have definitely used Seaside Bakery to my advantage. But come on, dude, can you blame me? That's like the teacher giving you the answer key.
Nah.
And you not using it. Like, what do you mean? Of course I'm gonna fucking use it. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because this used to be just a normal donut shop, okay? Nothing out of the ordinary. Then all of a sudden, fucking TikTok just turns it into like an Asian.
I'm assuming now it's Pag now. That's what I'm gonna assume.
Hotspot. Like, I'm not kidding. If you go to Seaside Bakery in Newport right now, it will be filled with a bunch of fucking Asians. So at this point, it's like not even a bakery anymore. I mean, people still buy the stuff there, but it's pretty much just like an in real life Tinder.
It's a hangout. Oh, hell yeah.
People. Like, literally, my two friends were driving up to LA for the weekend, and one of the things on their to-do list was to go to Seaside Bakery and look at ABGs.
It's a nice view, man. You know, people used to look at views in penthouses and stuff, looking at the sky. This is just the new way.
I am not fucking kidding. That was on their to-do list. And that was my introduction to Seaside Bakery. I was honestly astonished. I was like, huh? There's like a store that Asians can link up at just to meet other Asians, like what? And it's just funny because it's a small family-owned Cambodian business, you know? It's like, it's just like, it has no business being on fucking Asian TikTok, right? But it is kind of cool, you know, their sales definitely went up since that shit blew up, I assume, so like, there is some good coming out of this situation. But besides turning Seaside Bakery into an Asian...
I bet.
hotspot, they also just fucking ruined it. They turned it into a goddamn TikTok like hellhole.
Cobra Kai!
$1 Mr. ABG.
Like I said before, I've been on 2 dates at Seaside Bakery, and both times I saw TikToks being filmed, okay? And the craziest part, their TikToks weren't even big. They had about 900 followers. People are starting out with this shit. People think, you know what? The way I get big is by going to Seaside Bakery and
make videos on ABG. Hell yeah.
Making a fucking Asian stereotype video.
Hell
like,
yeah.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? Luckily, their shit wasn't too embarrassing. I don't even know what they were making, but some of these videos taken at Seaside are just terrible.
We're Seaside guys. Of course we get the green Thai tea with boba.
Like, where is your shame? What the fuck are you doing? This guy
this is beautiful, bro.
Fucking Meat Sauce 79. This motherfucker has set back Asians like centuries.
No hate to this guy whatsoever. No hate to Meat Sauce. We do not advocate for hate to this guy.
He's known as the Seaside guy, and his entire content is just going to Seaside Bakery and acting like a fucking mongoloid.
What's your ETA?
What's your ETA? New jeans, though. I fucking love new jeans.
The first ever crash out.
And it's like...
Okay. You could argue that this is retarded or whatever, but you gotta admit that is low-key funny. Like I said, like,
dude, is this the new Asian stereotype? You know, it's gone from bat-eating bookworm nerds to fucking seaside demons who embarrass themselves in front of a camera. Like, I honestly think I'd rather be seen as like a fucking dog-eating nerd because this shit is just pitiful. And we can all thank this motherfucker right here, Eric O. In every single TikTok video, if you go in the hashtags, it says Eric O because this guy is the Southern California Asian. Now, I do want to clarify, he's not a dog shit creator. Just like Jason the Ween, he does have some like Asian shit in there, but he does do other stuff. It's not his entire personality, but he was the first guy to make Southern California Asian.
He's definitely the one that blew it up, at least. That is for sure. You saw this guy everywhere, bro.
TikToks, which has kind of snowballed into the bullshit that it is today. Now, even though I did say he's the...
I don't know why you keep showing that clip, but I keep finding it more and more funny. So keep doing it. It's all right. I'm hoping at the end you just show it again, just as an end clip. That'd be great.
For all of this, he's really not. You know,
if not, then I probably will. Honestly,
make stereotype Asian videos. They were actually pretty fucking accurate. Like nowadays, it's just like, ABG, Seaside Bakery. You know, it's just like the same shit. That's not even an exaggeration, by the way.
Actually, I might put that at the front too. I might put that at the beginning in the front.
ABG. ABGs! Is this ABG heaven?
Word for word, bar for bar. Also, here's another example why podcast equipment should be $1 million.
Oh, the ABG breakdown? Level 1 ABG, blonde. Level 2, balayage. Level 3, black.
Usually, when an Asian girl, and they go straight blonde, they're in their party phase, usually after a breakup or something like that. Then once they go dark, they call it peak character development, and now they're in their serious-ish phase.
Like, seriously? This is what we're doing?
Yeah, I have phases for my hair, dude. You don't have phases for your hair? I do.
Now fucking ABG breakdowns, go learn Python or some shit. But either way, guys, that's probably gonna be the video. Hope I educated at least one.
Python? Man, this guy really, he was saying he was dumb. Himself was dumb. Nah, he can't be dumb.
Moral of the story, don't be
probably mentioning coding and
fucking weird Asian who goes to see, I don't even know, dude. Just be normal. Don't like stop going on social media as much.
How to beat Squid Game? I might
I'm
gonna
really
watch that
fucking
next
tired. You
because tomorrow I'm literally
Well,
going in
that's gonna be
Squid
the video,
Game.
guys.
You
If
know
you
how
liked
it
it,
be.
subscribe. If you didn't, fuck you. If you haven't already, go join the Discord. And holy shit, I am so tired. Bye. I love you all. Subscribe.
Anyways, funny content creator. I'm gonna put this video down in the description. Make sure to subscribe if you found this enjoyable, and goodbye.